When you play and you feel the game and you're winning, you just want to scream and feel the game, feels everything. And for me, it's easy to refocus again. So yeah, it's not a big deal.
The EMEA Challengers playoffs in August was the last time G2 played against Gambit, and you guys ended up losing 2v1. Almost a month later now, what do you need to do differently this time to win?
For me, that game was unlucky. It was on, online, and now it's offline. It's not the same. It's different. So for me, it's not gonna be the same. And yeah, I think it's gonna be a good game, and I really think that we can win 2-0.
Do you think the tech pauses or technical difficulties on stage influence the outcome of any of your matches in the tournament?
Not really, because when you do a technical pause, the teams cannot talk, so no one can really talk to each other to adapt. So I don't think so. At least to us, it doesn't matter. I don't know to other teams, but to us, it doesn't.
This one is for Keloqz. This is your first big LAN, and you're a young superstar. How does it feel slotting into this team so efficiently and representing as the only French player at Masters Berlin?
First of all, hello. I don't think that I'm a superstar, My team is helping me a lot. You see me kill, but this is thanks to them. If they will not be there, I will not do what I'm doing right now. So yeah, thanks to my team, and I really think that we can win.
Can you describe the Hasbulla peak?
I don't know, just something fun to say. It's not something specific.
Yeah, this is for Mixwell. So we've heard there's been some white noise problems on the headphones on stage, and Riot said that they've fixed it, and I believe you guys said it's gotten better recently, but as your match today, was it still a problem?
It's definitely better. As far as I know, they moved the casters to another location, so they can reduce the white noise to the minimum, and I can hear way better than before. It's obviously not the best, because the headsets are not really good at locating people where they are, in terms of if they are on the right side, but exactly where, but it's definitely better than before, and they are trying their best to fix it. And during this tournament, we'll have to play like it is right now, which is good enough.
Congrats on the win, guys. Moving into semifinals, it's an EMEA semifinal, and there's a guaranteed EMEA team in the grand finals now. What do you guys think your chances are, and what does it mean to you guys personally to have your region represented at the top level of play in this way?
Well, I think our chances are high because we know how they play. The last time we played against them, against Gambit, it was a really close game. I mean, yeah, it feels really good to be represented in EU.
This is for Mixwell. Kind of going off what Keloqz said regarding just the teamwork, how everybody kind of plays off each other to make this team successful. You've been there from the start. What about this iteration of G2 makes it so successful, if not more successful, than those of the past?
I think I've learned a lot from the failures of the previous roster. Relocated myself into another role, which is flexing to help the team as much as I can. We got a young superstar, or a young player that is going to become a superstar soon if he keeps improving like that, like with Keloqz. He needs to stay humble. And we have the robot Nuki, a dedicated IGL with Goldamenta, and the best smoker in the world. So in my opinion, we just upgraded the team and got people that are amazing. And you mix that with working, and you become a really good team. If
you guys run into Sentinels in the grand finals, you guys beat them in the group stage, but they kind of downplayed the loss. What are your thoughts on that matchup, and do you think you're going to have any difficulties, or there's going to be any particular players that are going to pop off against you?
To be honest, not really. I don't see it as like a super hard team to play against. They play the same way they played the last 4 or 5 tournaments. They haven't changed anything, so we don't see them as a problem anymore. The first game was an off game for us. As a team, we always, first time we faced them, it's a hard game for us, and then the second time we adapt, and the third time we destroy them. So that's a fact, and we're going to continue destroying them.
Congratulations, first of all. I would like to speak about Keloqz. You mentioned earlier that he has a superstar potential, but what are the risks of him putting too much pressure on himself? What do you do, guys, with your experience, for him to get the necessary discipline he needs in order for him to face what is going in the future,
First, about the pressure, I think he shouldn't feel any pressure, because no one is expecting him to be the best player in the world. Apparently everyone is shocked because he's doing really amazingly, but no one is really expecting him to be the best of the tournament. So he should just keep playing like the way he is and doing whatever he wants. because when he's feeling it, he really feels it. And everyone here trusts him. And if he feels weird, he can always ask something to us. We're always here to help him. I always try to talk to him to really know if he's all right or not, and I try to give him as much confidence as he needs. And if I feel like he's being too cocky, maybe I talk to him as well, because it's important to balance him out a little bit. And usually he's really humble, so it's not a problem. All the team is helping him a lot, and we believe that he's going to be a really good player. And I don't think it's going to be a huge issue in the future. You never know, right? You never know, because we're not perfect. But for now, he's doing a great job, and I'll try to help him as much as he needs. And he knows already that if he needs something, he can ask me, and I'll be here for him and the rest of the team as well.
Gracias, Oscar. Yeah, you have a good surrounding, bro.
Yes, hi. My question is for Mixwell and Keloqz both. Kind of, Mixwell, you're set right next to Keloqz on stage, and he sometimes pops off and almost throws his chair away. Is it ever hard to focus for you next to him like that? And Keloqz, how do you regain your focus after standing up and kind of challenging the enemy like that?
Hello, Tom. For me, it's normal. Like when you play and you feel the game and you're winning, you just want to scream and feel the game, feels everything. And for me, it's easy to refocus again. So yeah, it's not a big deal.
Since the first day that we tried him out, I saw that when he is getting hyped up, he actually focuses more. So what I tell him before we go into the match is do whatever you want. And if you want to scream and do whatever you want, just do it, because I don't care. And I think it's good for you and good for us too.
Hi guys, my question's for whoever fancies it. You come in as the 4th seed in the EMEA. And many people may have played down whereabouts G2 could finish. Do you think you've proven anybody wrong? And if so, what do you want to say to the doubters?
I think we proved the entire EU that, we're the 4th seed, but it's very simple. Most of the EU teams are like online. They're only good playing online. And we are like LAN players, all of us. All of us have CS experience and whatever, and we feel 10 times more comfortable playing on LAN. So for me, online, it's just people are running their mouths, and that's pretty much it. Come to LAN and we'll show you how we can play. It's very simple.
Hi guys, congratulations on the win. My question actually is probably most concerning Coach Nizinho. I'm actually interested to know a little bit more about that Haven comp that you guys came out with today. We saw, for example, Nuki on that Phoenix and no Sky. Can you tell me a little bit more about that comp coming out today?
Sure. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but basically after we played against Sentinels, and it was actually going back, but it was something I've spoken about a lot with Lucas, with the guys, to get Nuki back on a duelist on that map. It came down to just limited practice time, so we didn't really have the time to do it before the event. But I think you can see how much space Nuki creates. It gives us more confidence when he's on a duelist, especially on that map. Sky, we really like her, but we all with Phoenix, for example, you get flashes, and then you can have cold on Sova, which he is really good on. So it was mostly just getting the balance of the team, getting people on agents that you can have more impact on, and that was the plan basically. So
hey guys, I already asked the crew as well, and it's pretty interesting to find out what the players do before the games to get into the mood, to get hyped up. Do you have any rituals as a team together or individually?
As a team, we just have a team talk. That's the only thing we do. And I think it's mainly individual. I think people prefer like warming up properly instead of having this massive speech. So I think sleep and food is very important. That's the only ritual we have as a team. We eat well and we sleep well, and that's the main goal of the team, to be healthy. Because when you're healthy, not only like physically but mentally, you're gonna perform better. So that's the goal as a team. Yeah, and mostly it's individual warm-ups before the match.
All right, that concludes the press conference for G2 Esports. Thank you so much, G2, for joining.
Thank you.